The Amazing Digital Circus is a web series on YouTube made by GOOSEWORX and Glitch Productions. TADC is a very interesting series because basically nothing is known about the lore, and the series is almost finished with only one episode left. TADC is hard to theorize on because of how unreliable every character is, from Jack seemingly knowing more than he's letting on, to Kinger not being able to keep his memories. Because TADC episode 9 is going to be released soon, me and my cousin analyze episode 1 frame by frame. Me and my cousin will analyze episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and if we have enough time after uploading episode 8, then we will make a theory video. Frame 1699. In frame 1699, there's a balloon dog which is a foreshadow to episode 8 where Gangle is turned into a balloon dog.
Frame 5780 to frame 5980. Frame 5780 through frame 5980. Kane mentions going to the circus grounds and proceeds to go to the green grounds, which may foreshadow episode 8, where text saying green grounds is shown on Kinger's computer.
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds first. Off we go!
Frame 7616. In frame 7616, a red door is shown which Pomini enters later in the episode and goes into the void.
Frame 9424 to frame 9542. In frames 9242 to frame 9542, Kane lies about not having control over their minds, which is shown in episode 4 when Agatha gets hit in the eye with the stupid sauce, and then again in episode 5 when Jax is forced to become a vegan and shows annoyance about this in the bar scene. And finally, in episode 8, when Kane mentions he made a program that makes a body based on their mind files.
Frame 10374. In frame 10374, the name machine's colorway is the colors of Kane, Bubble, and Kane's cane handle, which is red, blue, and yellow.
Frame 10467. In frame 10467, the name machine is shown with Kane's head next to the lever's handle, which seems to look like Bubble's head, with checkered floor reflection, which looks like teeth, and the light reflection, which looks like the eye. And Kane's cane next to the lever's handle, which is foreshadowing to the AI's colors, red, blue, and yellow.
Frame 10564. In frame 10564, Kane's reflection is the only character's reflection in the lever's handle.
Frame 11187.
In frame 11187, a cake is shown with 7 slices, which is missing 1 slice.
Frame 15928. In frame 15928, Jax refers to the players as characters, which probably means he doesn't think the circus is real, which is shown in episode 8.
Oh my god. This is real.
Through frames 16,607, 16,696, 17,244, 18,805, 20,203, 22,009, 22,031, 22,051. In these frames, all of the abstracted characters are shown, with Ribbit's door probably being the door that isn't shown at the end of the hallway, but is implied to be there in intermission time.
Frame 30,064. In frame 30,064, the CNA logo is shown, which is most likely the company that made Kane.
Frame 30,560. In this frame, the void is shown with red and blue glitches.
Frame 31,300. In frame 31,300, the Wacky Watch is shown, which is a real website that occasionally shows teasers and leaks.
Frame 31,478. In this frame, Kane mentions Pomni will get spoiled for being in the void.
Oh no! Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled!
Frame 34,059. In frame 34,069, Kinger mentions the players don't need to eat, drink, or sleep.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world.
Frame 35,356. In this frame, a red and blue dot is shown in the void, which is foreshadowing to the beginning of episode 8.
Frame 35,394. In frame 35,394, a computer is shown which is on, which earlier in episode 1, the computer is off, which might imply this scene is in the real world of TADC.
Whoa, radical cool outro section. In conclusion,
The Amazing Digital Circus episode 1 doesn't have many important lore frames,
but does have a decent chunk of foreshadowing. In the next episode,
we will see what new lore and foreshadowing we can
uncover by
watching this frame by frame.